half an hour of music that's easy on the ear, a program of tunes both old and new, we invite you to join us for George Dobson's Trumpet Serenade. George Dobson's Trumpet Serenade, presenting the first of our programs on this new time spot and saying hello to our old friends and welcome to our new ones. Most people at some time or other like to show off, and we're no exception. But we think we've got a good reason, as we'll show in our first item. Our strings star in the fast-moving, brilliant Ora Staccato. Probably one of the most successful Australian compositions is a song that our sentimental serenader John Alden sings now. And the reason for its success isn't hard to find, for it has the ideal combination, a good tune and good lyrics. Against a background of Beguine tempo, John Alden sings the Hel Machete composition, I Wonder If You're Real.
I wonder if you're real, if you are just what you seem. Someone as lovely as you can only be a dream. I wonder if my eyes are telling lies to my heart, and you are just a mirage, a vision far apart. Poets see stars without the night. They dream wonderful dreams while they are waiting. And you are the sunset and the sight of the dawn, magical morn when it is breaking. So if you're not a dream, don't speak, you might break the spell. Until you're here in my arms, I can't believe it's true. For I thrill at the sight of you. My heart takes such delight in you, and so I can't conceal that I wonder if you're real. Not a dream, don't speak, you might break the spell. Until you're here in my arms, I can't believe it's true. For I thrill at the sight of you. My heart takes such delight in you, and so I can't conceal that I wonder if you're real.
Our musical signpost, if we had one, would point this time South American way. And we're always glad of the trip because, apart from anything else, the music is colorful, gay, and exciting. Just listen to this arrangement for the ensemble of the Argentine tango, Piranha. Trumpet Serenade brings you a breath of the old and the new. Old, first of all, because it's the haunting, exotic song of India, and new, as the arrangement by George Dobson is definitely a rhythmic one, and features the trumpet, strings, and rhythm. Sometimes we hear a tune that's just a bit different from the general run of pops, and there's something about it that grows on you. It kind of sneaks up when you're not looking. And if they can manage that, well, they end up in the hit parade. That's what happened to this one, and it's even hit the top of the parade. Our sentimental serenader, John Alden, sings Bamboo.
Bamboo wall, bamboo ceiling, and the rain coming down seems to say in a voice so appealing, go bamboo has tied and bound me, and I know I'm here to stay. Why do the tom-toms all beat so loudly? Why do the shadows all seem to crowd me? Can't stop that pounding, pounding, pounding in my head. Through the night I toss on my bamboo bed. Bamboo walls, bamboo ceiling, hold me though love is gone. In my heart there is no feeling, but somehow I carry on. Bamboo walls, bamboo ceiling, bamboo dreams live in my heart.
Australian Percy Granger has made this setting of an old English air and at the same time provided our pianist Bernie Duggan with a chance to do a bit of solo playing. Bernie is backed by the string section as he plays Country Gardens. When we want a lilting, light-hearted melody to brighten things up a bit, one in which we can let ourselves go, we've only got to play one of the Irish evergreens, and there are plenty of them. That's what we're doing right now. John Alden wants to be in it too, so he tells the story of Phil the Fluter's Ball, and then for good measure, the Irish washerwoman makes a guest appearance.
Have you heard of Phil the Fluter of the town of Ballymac? Times were going hard with him, in fact the man was broke, so he just sent out a notice to his neighbours one and all, and how he liked the company that evening at a ball. And when riding out, he was careful to suggest to them that if they found a hat of his convenient to the door, the more they put in whenever he requested them, the better would the music be for battering the floor. With a toot on the flute and a twiddle on the fiddle, oh, hopping in the middle like a heron on the griddle. Hop down, hands around, tossing to the wall. Oh, hadn't we the gaiety at Phil the Fluter's Ball? Hey! There was Mr. Dennis Doherty, who kept the running dog, and little crooked Paddy from the Turaloo bog. Boys from every barony and girls from every art, and the beauty Mountain ladies and the private ass and cart. And along with them came the bouncing Mrs. Cafferty. Little Mickey Mulligan was also to the fore. Rose, Suzanne, and Margaret O'Rafferty, the flower of Adramgullion and the pride of Petravore. Root and the flute and the twiddle on the fiddle, hopping in the mid like a heron on the griddle. Oh, up, down, hands around, crossing to the wall. Oh, hadn't we the gaiety at Phil the Fluter's Ball? Hey! Then Phil the Fluter tipped to wink to little crooked Pat. I think it's nearly time, says he, for passing round the app. So Paddy passed the Corbin round and looking mighty cute, says you've got to pay the piper when he tooting on the flute. So they all joined in with the greatest joviality, covering the buckle and the shuffle and the cut. Jigs were danced of the very finest quality, but the widow bent the company at handling the butt. With a toot on the flute and a twiddle on the fiddle, hopping in the mid like a heron on the griddle. Oh, up, down, hands around, crossing to the wall. Oh, hadn't we the gaiety at Phil the Fluter's Ball?
Yes, it was wonderful. George Dobson has no doubts about the quality of Australian compositions, and the fact that he's included two in this program is definite proof that many of them are in the top class. We're concluding with a tune written by the Melbourne composer Baron Cuba that's well up to the overseas standard. It's the Trumpet Serenade. It's farewell time again, and this is Jim Salmon saying it for George Dobson, John Alden, the strings, and the rhythm. We'll be back with you again next week at the same time with another Trumpet Serenade.